set, and away they go. Tentris away fairly, Field of Play away pretty well. Miss Celine began smartly with Wiltshire Square the outside, and the Playwright's also zipping through. So it's the Playwright onto the course proper at the 1,000 metres from Devil Knight and also Miss Celine. Next along the inside, Palm Angel, Field of Play, Ola Ton. Then Wiltshire Square. Next, My Gladiola, Cherish Me. And next on the rails, Tentris. Further back in the field, Tycoon Star, Tempted, Extractor. And then came Eden Rose and Autumn Mystery as last. The Playwright led. 600 metres from home from Devil Knight. A length and 3/4, Ola Ton. Field of Players right there. Fourth in between horses. They were followed by Palm Angel, Miss Celine deeper from My Gladiola. 5 off the front. Behind them, Cherish Me, Temptress, and then came Wiltshire Square. Back in the field then, Eden Rose, Extractor and Tycoon Star. It's the Playwright with Devil Knight on the outside as they reach the 300 metres. 2 lengths, Palm Angel. Field of Play up the outside, My Gladiola and Tycoon Star from a long way back. Devil Knight below the 200 metres in front. Drew a length in front of Tentris and Tycoon Star. Devil Knight 3/4. Tentris is going to put in a lunge again, but missed this time. Devil Knight from Tentris, Tycoon Star. They were followed by the Playwright for the back Field of Play. Eden Rose behind those horses. Then My Gladiola, Tempted, Cherish Me, Autumn Mystery, Extractor, Palm Angel, Miss Celine, Wiltshire Square, and at the tail, Ola Chund. In another terrific finish, an exciting finish, Devil Knight is the winner of the Blue Diamond. Devil Knight for Team Hawks and Mickey D, who wins the race again.
No doubt about Devil Knight in 2025. You're a pretty cool customer, well, pretty much 7 days a week, but how are you processing all this?
Oh, it's pretty big. It's pretty big. Been a few years since we've had a Group 1, and you can only win with what you got. So you're right. The only other time we won the Blue Diamond was unfortunately on default because Rodine beat Koozie by 3 3/4 lengths. So, but to be honest, that's not us. It's not the Blue Diamond. We've always gone for the slipper, and that's why the old boys won half a dozen of them, and he hasn't won half a dozen Blue Diamonds. But the boys in Sydney set him for this race and can't do much more. He ran out of his skin the other day at his first race start, and Dad always said to me, don't ever judge a 2-year-old on its first start, always judge it on its second start, and he was pretty game. I'd have to watch the replay again, but I don't know whether Mick took off 50 yards too early. He might have, but I won't lie to you, I was screaming, where's that winning post? It's amazing when you're running home chasing the leader, you don't want the winning post, but I was screaming for the winning post. But he's a lovely colt. He's a beautifully bred colt. He's by Extreme Choice, and he's nearly won his first start and done his second start. So I know Reduced Choice did the equivalent of winning it last week to this week. Was just he'd had 2 runs in 8 days, but can't do much more than arriving here 2 Fridays ago and nearly winning the other day and winning today. He's done a super job, this horse, and lovely, quiet, relaxed colt.
Reduce is the last to win it at his second career start, and as you say, it was a 7-day backup. Was this always the plan, to hit the Blue Diamond at his second start, or has it been forced upon you?
I suppose you can say what you want after you win, but the truth was, if he drew Barry 16, we were going to recommend to not run him and take him back to Sydney and run him in Sydney. So, you just if you don't draw the good gates, that's the difference. I mean, we drew Barry 16 today, we wouldn't be winning. It's as simple as that. But it was always, let's just see what the barrier draws are, and it might have been a float book for Sydney. But we didn't have to worry about that when they drew barrier 2 out of the hat.
Well, that option might still be up the sleeve at start 4. Open up for us. So you understand the toil of this game. It's been your family's life for you, your dad, your brother and everybody else. As you mentioned, to get back up in the Group 1 winning circle is hard toil in this country.
I certainly don't give them away, that's for sure and certain. And speaking to give them away, I turned to Vin Cox, because as everyone knows, Yulong have been paying a lot of money for a lot of horses, and I said the best part about this one is, Vin, you don't need to buy this bugger, we got him. But you know what? Yeah, you're right. It's this is what it's all about. I mean, what is it? Godolphin's run second, Yulong's run third, so the big boys have run 1, 2, 3, and excuse me, with the colts these days, I mean, what's this bloke worth? He's worth a lot of money. In truth, he's worth 0, because he's never going to be sold. But that's why Mr. Zhang's done it. He's a great supporter of Victorian racing and national racing, but he's got his farm in Victoria, and this bloke's going to have a box number 1. I reckon he'll be right next to Written Tycoon, I would have thought.
He will. You'll be buying some Devil Knights in the future. Wayne, well done. Let you go get your hands on that Blue Diamond.
Thank you very much.
little bit differently than I anticipated. I thought there'd be a little bit more pressure than that, and we ended up outside leader basically by default, and he actually was a little bit keen. He travelled quite strong, and to his credit, to fight on like he did, any other horse probably would have dropped out, sort of thing. So credit to him, and that's just a sign of what's to come.
Were you feeling vulnerable or exposed at any stage in the closing fractions, especially with Tentris coming from the pack?
Yeah, he gave a really good kick. When I asked the question, he really took off and probably got that winning pinch just at the top of the straight. And yeah, as I said, credit to him. He was tough, and yeah, probably didn't want a little bit further, but yeah, I think if he learns to just come back a little bit and relax, and maybe with a little bit more pressure and cover, he'd be better. But yeah, too good.
Was it the right time of day with how the conditions are for the race to unfold in that manner? It looks like it might have been hard to win in that style a couple of hours ago.
Oh, to be fair, they've won from basically anywhere. I suppose just behind the speed with a little bit of cover would be beneficial, but yeah, the wind possibly has died down a touch, but you're still facing it, and there is still wind out there, so yeah, it makes for an even better effort.
Well done, another win for the Chopper Fund.
Cheers.